I'm with Dave Cornelius, and Dave is the general manager and PGA professional here at the golf club at Cedar Creek in Onalaska. And Dave, you're wearing another hat now, aren't you?
Yeah, yeah. We're since you retired from this, we're doing it ourselves now.
And Dave, tell us about the La Crosse County Amateur Golf Championships for 2024.
Basically set up the same as it has been in the past. Last year we tried to, because of the lesser players playing in the lesser flights, the third, the fourth, the fifth, second, third, fourth, we combined them all and did a net event. A fair amount of the players were not happy with that. The only reason we did it was to make it so it's a nicer event for those players from a net championship and have more players in the division. So we're due to that, we're going back to just a championship first, second, third, etc. flight for all those people. Going back to what they did forever.
Now, Dave, what you did last year, that was championship, first flight, net flight, correct? For the men's?
Yep, and seniors.
And seniors.
Yep.
Did you have a seniors not in the men's though, correct?
Yeah, we had a seniors over 70 net flight.
Oh, that was in the men's championship.
That was in the men's championship. Yep, that we sure did. And then this year we've got a men's championship flight, a men's first flight, a men's second flight, a men's third flight, and then a men's senior 70 years of age net flight.
And those are the net flight, the seniors, that's 36 holes.
No, yeah, that's 36. They're all 36 holes. Yep.
Yes.
The regular,
for the men's tournament.
For the men's tournament. For the seniors, it's 1 day at Forest Hills, and they have obviously the championship flight, the men's seniors net flight, and then the super seniors net flight. So the seniors net flight is for everyone that doesn't qualify for the championship flight, and then the super seniors net flight is 70 years or older.
Okay.
Yeah. So we've got it pretty much covered for anyone who would like to play.
Sure. Now the men's tournament, that's August 3 and 4, correct?
Yep.
And the Quick Trip seniors, that's at Forest Hills on July 28th?
That is correct.
Okay. Now, how are you playing the courses this year?
We changed that a few years ago where we did championship and first flight at one facility the first day, and then championship first flight at the other facility the second day, and then we just flipped the flights. So the first day we have championship and first flight at Cedar, then it goes to Mike's at Drugan's, and then they handle all the awards. And vice versa, the other groups come to us the next day. Yep. Sure.
And that works out well, doesn't it?
Actually works out better just from a timing standpoint and a speed of play issue. And it's a lot easier that way.
How are the entries coming in?
We just sent them out, so we'll see. Last year we had in the 90 range. Years ago when you ran it, when it was first going, competitive golf was a little bit more extensive.
Right.
But it gradually has gone down a little bit over the years, except for championship flight. Championship flight's always the biggest flight.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's not really down in the championship and first flight.
Right.
It's really down in the other flights.
Right.
And it's mostly, we're seeing it with all of our members too, with our membership events, is I have 860 members, and I'll get 60 members for an event here. So they would just rather play in their own events, their own groups, and have their own little games and play at the time that they would like to play. Sure. And that's where tournament golf has gone.
Sure.
We've adapted to it. We certainly don't force anyone to do that because that's not what they want to do today.
Yeah. Well, my hats are off to you, Dave, for picking the ball up on this last year and taking it over and running it, and I can't thank you enough, and I hope to be out here and watch it this year.
Thanks. It sure was a lot easier when you did it.
Well, I had years of practice.
You did, and we certainly appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Dave, finally, how about the phone number and how about entries? Where can they send them to?
So on the entry blank it says they're sending them all to Cedar Creek. So it's the address is on there, 2600 Cedar Creek Lane.
Okay.
Or they certainly can email me at gm@cedarcreekonalaska.com, and I'll send them a PDF file.
Okay.
Not a big deal.
All right,
Easy.
Dave, appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We'll come back maybe for some updates as we get closer to the tournaments.
Yeah, it's going to be great. I mean, last year those two flights, especially the championship and first flight, were awesome. They were competitive. We had a lot of players. Hopefully, with the going back to the flights, we gain a little bit of the second, third, and so forth.
Sure. Thanks, Dave.
You're welcome. Thanks.